Alright, so welcome to this best of 5 cash game between Pax Ajax and Kobal. So we got here in the south playing Pax Ajax, of course, playing as the USF, already locking in the mechanized company. And meanwhile, RickieRifle, who do we have in the north?
Yeah, thank you, Alpern, for having me as a co-caster. In the north, we have Kobal playing as Wehrmacht. And he has 3 commanders still up and ready. He has Spearhead, Festung Armor, and Jaeger Infantry.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we're going to see Jaeger Infantry, but we are, of course, here on Crossroads, so anything can happen, I guess.
I hope we're gonna see Festung, and we get to see some hull-down tanks. Do some work in the middle.
It's possible, it's possible.
Yeah.
I honestly think all of these commanders are really good here, because they're all very late-game focused, right? So, you know, this map, it usually favors late-game factions. So we'll see what Pax here can do with mechanized. He might have picked this just to make me happy. I'm a very big fan of mechanized, so we'll see what he does.
You reckon we're gonna see a WC?
Oh yes, I do.
Okay.
He's not queued it yet, but I've played versus Pax quite recently actually, and he seems to be fond of the little jeep, so... But I'm not so sure here. If he goes 3 riflemen, we might not see it, I assume, so...
Did he forget about it, you reckon?
Nah. I don't think so. I think they're both playing their best here. There's a lot at stake here. These two players are basically rivals, right? They pretty much hate each other's guts, so...
Okay, okay.
So
And how much money they're playing for?
Only like $20 or something. It's not a huge amount, but it's more about the glory, since there is that rivalry between them.
Meanwhile, Pax is having a rifleman AFK in the base.
Oh.
Oh, here we go.
Not a good start. I am having some frame drops for some reason. A bit annoying, but...
Did you restart the game?
I think I did. I hope I did. But whatever, it's working. So.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we have the Jeep actually coming out right now.
Yeah. After 3 riflemen.
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, we have the first couple of engagements here. Machine gun moving up. Meanwhile, the riflemen here are trying to infiltrate some resources, you know. Getting some decaps. Might even get the capture here as well, delaying the recapture, but nope. And here it comes, the majestic beast, already grabbing that machine gun. But yeah, I agree what you mean. Like 3 rifles here doesn't really make sense, right? Because you also have the cav rifles, so.
Yeah. I don't know why he did that. Maybe he wanted early pressure or capture speed. I don't know.
Yeah, potentially. He might be getting the cav rifles as well. Oh, rifleman
very
gets
low.
Really low there. Yeah. They do make it home, it looks like.
WC can do some bleeding, but I reckon a 222 can easy clap counter this WC.
Yeah, you just have to be careful, because the WC-51 has the mark target, and when this was so meta, what you did was you mark target the 222, and then you actually bring it down with small arms fire.
Does this still work, or is it?
It
not
still works to some extent, but it's not as strong, because you know you can't like do it over and over and self-repair. But with the Lieutenant Thompson, and if you get rear armor hits on the 222, it still goes down extremely fast because of the mark target.
Yeah, okay.
You know, it's basically a bait for the 222, so you can sometimes even get a snare in, and that's usually enough to at least make a trade, if not kill it outright.
I see that a lot of wire and tank trap have been built on the south side, on the fuel, by Pax, which is pretty good. Yeah, Kobal could have maybe done a bit better on pressuring that fuel on the south, and now Pax has a very good defensive position there. I think I see like 3 tank traps, and all the green cover is wired, so...
Yeah, very active rare echelon, you know? It's like a carpenter or something. Oh yeah, and Pax here is on the aggressive again. He's attacking the north, grabbing what looks to be 3 points. So MG rerouting, we got some more grenadiers coming out of base. 222 is queued up. Meanwhile, of course, Pax has the lieutenant in the WC-51. these pioneers are about to have a bad awakening. Doesn't seem to follow too much. As the riflemen are forced away. Does get the capture, so triple cap going in right now for Pax.
Ooh, WC is going to get Fausted.
Oh, and here comes the 2-2 as well. Might be really strong timing there.
Oh, yeah.
No suit.
I think that WC is dead.
Yeah, it does look that way. He's using the repair, but I'm not sure if it's gonna make it in time. I don't think it will. No. That's the end of it. Yeah, nice pick up there for Kobal. I'd say it's even needed, you know, with his map struggle here. The riflemen in the north actually very low here. You do have some patches of red cover behind, so gotta be careful with those retreats. Here comes the 2-2 Stewart. Not quite out yet, still in the queue.
Supply line just got cut off.
He's not chasing. No, he doesn't want to risk it.
Of course, seeing the riflemen there, they do have their snare.
Yeah. Okay, medic truck in the build as well. We have a pack in the build from Kobal.
Very nice. Also already has healing up, actually.
Yeah.
So what are your expectations here, Ricky? What do you think Pax is going to do?
Well, I don't really know how well Pax does recently. Well, same goes for Kobal though. I just know Kobal a bit better, and but I reckon Pax is going to win this one. If I look at the early game, just I don't know. It just felt like Pax is going to win this one because of the better early game, bit of fuel deny. The Stewart is out now, so that can be like that's such an annoying unit sometimes.
Even though the WC-51 went down, you know?
Yeah.
Still favor Pax?
Yeah, I do think so, yeah.
Okay, interesting. I mean, we'll see here. If Pax keeps it up with the aggression, I can definitely see it, but right now, that Panzer IV is going to hit faster because, you know, he went 2-2. Meanwhile, Pax, of course, went Stewart, so...
Yeah.
Pax, it's up to Pax here to make it worth building that Stewart.
Is this the second time one of his units gets snared because a unit was hiding behind the building?
Yeah,
so...
might be struggling here. No warm-up, you know? This is his warm-up game, perhaps, so... Yeah, we do have a sniper here coming out for Kobal. We have a very, very aggressive 2-2 here. Pack lining up for a shot. Does not connect, however.
I don't get why Pax hasn't upgraded his lieutenant yet.
Yeah, I've been wondering as well. I mean, he has the munitions, but he might be going straight for bars. We do have weapon racks coming up right now, so...
Our supply line just got cut off.
That might be his idea here.
Weapon rack is now accessible.
Yeah,
it's like Pax is losing more ground now.
Yeah, not
we just
quite gotten the value from the Stewart there, right?
Yeah, not really. He just shot his own wire with the Stewart, and now the tank trap is exposed again.
Oh no, not the wire.
Oh, it's these little details.
Yeah. Well, snipers has not yet revealed itself. The bars,
maybe. Yeah, I think maybe Pax was saving his ammo just to get more bars out at the same time.
This is an open position here. The riflemen are gonna force away the Pax. Stewart going in for the 2-2. This is actually a great play here from Pax. He did lose the lieutenant down south, but he's gonna grab the 2-2 for you.
Is he? Yeah, okay, he gets it.
Very smart play there, you know, it's basically rock, paper, scissors, right? So he sends the rifleman on the pack gun, meanwhile the Stewart chases down the 2-2. That's just very well played.
Yeah. I'm curious, is Kobal aware of this MG getting shot? Yeah, okay, here we go. He's retreating it. I was like, oh no, is Kobal forgetting about his MG?
Bit unlucky there, getting his rifleman suppressed by the base machine gun. Could have potentially rerouted him to the cutoff and tried to get the wipe and the steal there, potentially, but course forced away once the grenadier shows up as well, right?
I don't understand, but like maybe it's worth getting grenade unlock as USF just to get that smoke. Well, he did lose his lieutenant, but you get the smoke grenade on the rears and on the Luth, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
If that lieutenant would have survived in the south, you might have been able to smoke it if he had unlocked that. But
yeah, I do like my grenades for Yusef, but I think you're kind of forced to pick between early grenades or early bars, and then you can get the second one after grabbing your medium, right? Because you don't want to delay it even further once you have the Steward as well.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, Cav Rifle so strong here. You can see them Vet 0 didn't even have the upgrade when they marched in on the Vet 2 Grand Stair, and they still forced them away. So yeah,
Sniper is going to be really annoying for Pax though.
Yeah, rear echelon might go down here. Sniper doesn't actually get the shot in, but he gets the snare on the Steward.
Capture point is being overrun.
Didn't we see 2 pack guns, by the way, for Kobal? Or did they cancel it?
No, he cancelled it, I think. He's building the support armor though, so he has his tier 3 up now.
Yeah. We see a flank attempt here from Pax, but I'm not quite sure how it's going. He didn't finally get unsuppressed here. MG seems to be going down. Sniper is actually kind of isolated here. And oh no, Steward gets snared again. That's a bit sloppy there, I must say, from Pax. But luckily the Kobal pack misses.
Yeah, that attack round was really close.
Yeah. We have the first 50 cal on the field. I expect a few more of these, but we'll see. Cav rifles delivering some more pain.
I don't know, is that 50 cal a smart idea when you're playing against a sniper?
I mean, you could say it's getting countered already, but it's still a nice investment, I think, because usually you can screen for it, right? Which is what you're going to do, so sniper won't get that many opportunities firing at it.
What about a mortar instead of the 50 cal?
Could work, for sure, yeah. It's very playstyle dependent though, I will say that. Sniper currently on 7 kills, almost vet 1, but not quite yet.
Ooh! That sniper got a model from the Cav Rifleman on retreat.
Oh yeah, the 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
Almost got it. Meanwhile, we see MG here. About to be under pressure. Rifleman coming in from all angles, actually. Sniper forced to retreat. Pack gun in trouble. Steward just diving for it here. Might get the sniper even. Needs one good shot. And he gets it. What a play from Pax. MG forced as well, but Steward though, pack gun connecting, manages to reverse out of the arc, but that rifleman needs to kill the pack gun before it finishes it.
Oh, Steward nice,
goes down. I would still say that's a decent trade there from Pax, even though he lost the Steward, he gets the sniper, right?
Yeah. I agree, and I think the Steward, we're getting into like mid to late game, medium tanks, so yeah, Steward can be nice, but it's not too bad. You get the sniper.
Yeah,
it was probably his only counter to get the sniper, so he used it well.
Yeah, especially before the sniper gets any value, right? I think that's really nice. But yeah, you were correct here actually. Festung armor doctrine for Kobal, so no normal Panzer IV in queue yet. Probably going for the J variant.
Yeah. Okay.
And this might actually be Kobal recognizing what Commander Pax went with the WC-51 and the Cav rifles. You know, he knows that it's the 76mm Shermans coming, right?
Ah, that's why.
Yeah, I would assume so. Oh, Pioneers in the south. Yeah. Left
Yeah, they almost
wire.
died because of that wire, though.
Yeah. Alright, so P4J...
Removing wire sometimes can be really annoying if you have no light vehicles to crush it.
Oh yeah, that's why UKF is really nice, right? Because it's just instant.
Yeah, true. You can literally remove every cover, which is pretty weird actually for a faction.
Yeah. These Grants though getting very close here. You have one more rifle, could potentially do something. He's not going for it. Now he realizes, but of course the pack gun has actually removed some of the stone wall there, so he can actually escape through it.
Major very low.
Yeah,
oh, he gets it, yeah.
Classic USF, immediately losing the major. But he did get the artillery in on the machine gun, so that's gonna be forced away.
Was it fake? I think it was fake. Wait, what?
Really? That was strange. Does it not drop when it dies, perhaps? I'm not so sure, actually.
But does the Major not have a fake flare?
I don't think the Major has a fake flare. I think that's the IR Pathfinder, but I'm honestly... I'm not certain.
Maybe it gets cancelled when the Major dies. Yeah. That's interesting to investigate, actually.
We have Kosek in chat saying Major has fake guarding. I actually didn't know that. Wow. I've never really used it. Not gonna lie. Yeah, interesting use there from Pax. That's about all he got from it before it died, so... But yeah, we have Zooks now on the RE. Still no sweeper for them though, which I think is a bit odd.
Panzer 4J with Panzer Tactician. Yikers.
Yeah.
That's gonna be nasty.
It's really strong, right? Because you can do a hull down on it, and you also have the Panzer Tactician to escape, so...
Yeah. Kobal is on the cutoff now.
Yeah, gets one pen there with the Zook. On the P4J, but yeah, and the Grants are on the cutoff, but you got the Sherman now coming, so... I'm expecting to see a quite early retreat here. And there we go. Also, cav rifles have bars. That's not very common, I must admit, giving them bars, but interesting. I think it's two of them? One? No, it's only one. Yeah.
You can get one bar with your upgraded Thompsons.
Oh, huge hit there from the P4J in the middle. Yeah, I think P4J is in snare range here. If he goes for the snare with the rifles, yes indeed.
Is it low enough?
Yeah, I think
so. It is. Okay.
You can see some attack runs through the hedgerow. What's he using? He's using normal armor piercing, I believe, so...
Yeah.
Might not want to risk it. Kobal attack ground, but misses. Kobal here almost actually has a second Panzer IV, meanwhile Pax is still quite a bit away. Of course, getting disconnected for that long isn't really helping him.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Oh, look at this cav rifle engagement, Ricky.
Yeah, I was looking at it. It is that they get suppressed by the MG.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they would have won that otherwise.
Yeah.
Of course, Pax has his own MG, so...
If I were Pax, I would build like an emplacement at his fuel or victory point on the right side, and so he can use his 50 cal in the middle.
Yeah, I don't know. The emplacements don't really do too well at this level, Ricky.
Oh, okay.
I think in general, just static positions like that is too easy to remove, and you know, it's once you lose it, it's gone forever, and it's not like you're just retreating and then coming back on the field.
Yeah, but like there's not much he can kill the emplacement with. He has one AT gun and one Panzer IV. There's no indirect or smoke.
Well, there is the railway artillery, which is actually ready, but of course the Panzer IV, like you mentioned, can just remove it.
Yeah. You're not gonna use a railway artillery on an emplacement.
You never know. Sherman gets a couple hits in there on the P4J, but Pack is returning fire. Meanwhile, no second Panzer IV yet, no further attacking either, but I assume it will be queued as soon as he has the manpower for it. Oh! He needs to get back inside of that vehicle. Grens could target! Get in there, Pax! What are you doing? Dude,
so close.
If Kobal had noticed that, yeah. If Kobal had noticed that, I think that Sherman would have actually been stolen. If you go down to 2 models, you actually can't jump back inside. It requires 3, as the UI says, so...
Yeah.
Very close.
Yeah, and he is reinforcing his vehicle crew, which is smart.
50 cal flanked, but it's very fast, just turning around.
Our opponents are seizing
Meanwhile, on the left here, got the MG covering the corner. Pax here, throwing in some smoke.
Here we go.
Yeah, but there's a second machine gun on the cutoff as well, and the rifleman is looking very low, as the rifleman just crawling into machine gun fire. Grenade coming in though, is it enough? Decent throw right there, yeah, Kobe.
We have lost an MG team.
There it goes, Fed 2 MG.
Yeah, I would say that's a decent trade. Losing some models and some munitions for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Could have even attempted to destroy it potentially, but I don't think he would have had enough time to shoot twice. Yeah, second Panzer IV is now out, meanwhile second Sherman is on its way. And as you can see now, Ricky, if there was a fighting emplacement down there, it would just get removed by the Panzer IV.
Yeah, true.
Right, so Healies. Yes, score is 0-0. This is still the first game, so... Oh, Suk's
players are still fresh.
This could actually be huge for Pax. He has combined arms ready, he has 2 Shermans. He's just running out with a completely healthy army. All he needs to do is like smoke the Pack gun, and there could be plays happening. Oh, we see that. Oh, that's disgusting. He's using the hull down there.
This is not looking good for Pax, though.
No, he needs to use the smoke and the combined arms. That's the only way I can see him do this.
Only 1 Sherman is on HVAC.
Oh, no!
Oh!
Yeah, that's hard to deal with for USF in this position, that's for sure.
Yeah, especially when you don't have AT guns.
Oh, a rifleman barely made it back home. Yeah, especially when you don't have AT guns. He really needs to, like... It's so unfortunate that he lost the major, because if you could use like major recon here, you know? Even using the healing on the Pack there to keep it on the field.
I reckon if he had made a mortar, he could have smoked those Panzer IVs, and he could have engaged.
You can smoke with the Sherman, there's no need for a mortar.
Yeah, okay. But then you have to expose yourself already. Then he knows which flank you're coming from.
Well, we'll see what he do. I must admit though, Pax is really in a pickle here. He's gotta get creative, and gotta get creative fast. There's a Stuk coming out for Kobal as well. He's coming in.
Smart, really smart.
There you go, combined arms. This is exactly what I'm looking for. He just needs to use the smoke, but he actually can't afford the smoke because he went for the Browning upgrade instead.
The Browning upgrade? No, why?
Oh no!
Oh no!
This
is terrible.
Back. Oh no!
Oh, the Panzer IV might die.
Yeah, he finally used the smoke, but unfortunately it's too late. One of the Shermans are down, and... Oh, So close, yet so far, Mr. Pax.
He's going to get one Panzer IV, I think.
No, because he missed, but he repaired a tiny bit, so it survives. But so does the Panzer IV. Oh, that feels bad for Pax. I think it's looking pretty GG here. 30 pop versus 90, and complete base lock here. Yeah, solid game one, I think. I think there was definitely winning chances for Pax here.
Look at that Kobal using the entrenchment on a Stuk on a non-turreted tank, the BM. It does look sick there.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, GG. Taking a look at the score here, we can see the KD Kobal almost going 2-0, or 2-1. I mean, sorry. Which is, of course, you know, with all of those late game engagements there at the end, it was kind of, you know, Pax just throwing bodies at the Kobal seemingly, and of course Kobal also went sniper. So, but yeah, first game goes to Kobal. Alright, so here we are in game 2, and we're of course on Crossroads again, because, you know, they switch sides. So in game 3 we will see a different map. But here we are, Kobal up 1-0, playing as the Soviets this time around, already sending out his conscripts here. And Ricky, who is he facing?
He is facing Pax. And it looks like Pax is playing OKW, and he has already locked in the Panzer Fusilier Commander Grand Offensive doctrine, actually. The Capen doctrine.
Exactly, making Capen happy, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we do have the Panzer Fusiliers coming onto the field here, as well as the Kobal. So, just very interesting. We were talking while loading in, you know, it's very nice to see in game 2 here, we have 4 different factions being played. It's just very nice. It feels fresh, you know, when you enter a new match and it's different factions.
Yeah, you really don't know what to expect. What you usually see is that the players like copy each other's strategy, especially the one that lost just copies the strategy of the opponent.
Yeah.
And then yeah, you have a very like similar game usually, but now we have 2 different factions, new commanders. I'm happy.
We already have the first engagement here. Of course, Pax here is revealing his Panzer Fusiliers to Kobal, who is actually going with airborne here. So SVTs on conscripts.
Sedan.
Yeah.
He's back.
Exactly. He does look a bit familiar, doesn't he?
Yeah, I always like to make that joke. Okay. You reckon Kobal is going to get the Dishkas?
Oh yeah, but I'm pretty sure he's going to prioritize SVTs. I think you can go for early Dushka as well, but then it kind of becomes difficult to hit the T70, right? Because you're kind of struggling for manpower, so... I would assume if he goes T70, which I assume Kobal will, he's probably going to get the Dushka after.
Okay. And you reckon Kobal is going to get a guard squad? A guard airborne?
Oh, I highly doubt that, but who knows, who knows?
Maybe if he loses his cons,
yeah,
he might replace them.
Yeah, I don't mind using them as a replacement, but of course you have the Dushka as a replacement as well, kind of, right? So.
Ah, yeah, true. And it's cheaper in manpower.
Yeah. Yeah, this Kobal is quite in some trouble here once that conscript gets on the rear, but Kobal...
Base bunker. Base bunker is suppressing the Fusilier squad.
Oh.
That's what I don't like about base bunkers, White Flash. That's why the base bunkers in Mill Road are very far back. I don't want them to have...
Mill Road is perfect. It has no flaws. You heard it here first. Alright. Interestingly, Pax here going actually full Fusilier, you know. I've heard from certain players that you should never go full Fusilier, but here we are, Pax going full Fusilier, so... I guess it's to try to rival the late game of the Soviets here, but we'll see, we'll see.
But are you not supposed to rival the Soviet early game first? I mean, that's pretty strong as well.
Yeah. I mean, still no SVTs here, but we're closing in on 2 command points, and of course Kobal has 4 conscripts, so lots of SVTs to place. We have a very strong Fusilier blob here in the middle, or should I say concentration of force, as the 4th Fusilier is being queued up.
I'm not sure if this is going to work out for Pax.
He's gonna force away Kobal here for a tiny bit, but he's losing that fuel in the meantime. Might actually be able to go for the cutoff here, but you have some conscripts already marching out right now, so...
Kobal got the cutoff, or not the cutoff, but the fuel neutralized.
Very nice there, tanking the damage with the Kobal and then keep repairing.
Yeah.
Also, just small little things these very good players like to do. Pay attention here how he's sending up the healthy squad first to tank. Meanwhile, the half HP, almost depleted squad is in the back, you know, dealing damage. It's small little things like this that, you know, that separates weaker from stronger players.
Yeah, if you can win engagements with those small plays, you can get so much more map control.
Yeah, it's not necessarily about winning the engagements either, right? It's just being slightly more efficient, you know, min-maxing, which is basically what you're looking for in RTS games, right? Min-maxing.
Kobal can get an airborne guard right now.
Yeah, but we do have the SVT drops, and I assume he's going to go straight for T70 here. He needs about 20 more fuel for the T70.
Yeah, and his engineers are in base, so he can build the building. Yeah. Alright, me. No airborne guard yet.
We'll have this Kobal here forcing away another conscript, hitting 2 kills now.
X is only now building his battle grouping.
Yeah, of course, you know, he went 4 Fusiliers, which are slightly more expensive than the folks, right? And then he also went the Kobal wagon, so it's like 5 opening units here before attacking. I assume he's not going to get the flag because of that, but we'll see, First tier 3 is up here. He's gonna be able to queue the T70 pretty much straight away, so Pax is gonna need that Rocketen.
Good split from Pax though on those units. He sent 2 squads to protect his fuel and 2 squads to try and get his opponent's fuel.
Yeah. Also like that he didn't like mindlessly get the sweeper already, because you know you hear the SVTs drop, right? So you know what your opponent is up to. He's dropping SVTs. He's not going to be planning too many mines.
Well, it could work if you want the extra repair speed for your Kobal.
Oh yeah. Though you probably want to prioritize getting the G43s, right? Which just came available as he teched up the mechanized battle group support on the battle group.
That's true, yeah. Gewehr 43s are more expensive than the SDG upgrade, so yeah.
And they are kind of useless actually before they get them. Or not useless, but it's definitely quite a big difference between non-upgraded and upgraded G43 or Fusiliers. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, here comes the T70. Meanwhile, he is actually going for the flak, but I would say that's a very late one, right? He's floating 70 fuel here, so... He does get the T70 snared, however, so he's gonna buy him some time. I don't know where the flamer is currently. It's on the right side, so it's gonna be some downtime here for this T70. We do have a mine here. Don't think there's a sweeper yet for Pax, no. Assume he's going to walk on it and then immediately queue up the sweeper. Yeah, here comes the flak.
I mean, the flak can kill the T70. It's not weird or rare. I've seen Ed do it quite a lot of times actually, counter the T70 with the flag half track.
Oh, SVT's there getting the final shots on the Kobal.
Yeah.
Bit reckless there from Pax. You don't want to lose that unit like that. Just a unit walking up to it, you know?
Yeah, he could have He could have just reversed his Kobal back into base. His Stern Pioneers were on the fuel capturing, so...
Yeah, for sure. Meanwhile, we do have a Siskan here coming out for Kobal, but we also have a Raketten for Pax. So both players here grabbing their support weapons, or 80 guns rather. You just see these SVT conscript, they're just eating up the Panzer Fusiliers for lunch.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
As I say that, the conscripts retreat for some reason. It's a bit counterintuitive perhaps, but...
Caster's curse.
Yeah, Stern Pioneer here, having a bad day. Oh, do you see what the Kobal is doing here? He's stopping every time the T-70 fires, which actually gives him a lot of extra damage.
Ah, was he not attack grounding?
No, he was stopping to increase the accuracy.
Oh, Raketten missed.
Yeah, classic Raketten.
Yeah.
Oh, Siskan connects, however, might even see the snare, does not have it yet. It's still in the queue. About halfway finished.
This is when the Panzer Fusiliers are going to get more vet and overwhelm, I reckon.
Grenades now available to all conscripts.
I
don't know how.
Looking for the Siskans, I believe.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Yeah.
I don't know how strong Fusiliers are in comparison to upgraded cons, to be honest.
I would say they're definitely worse until like with vet, but of course, you know, the conscripts have way more utility than the Fusiliers as well, because you get the sprint, you get the flares, you get like Molo, you get sandbag and merge, right? So conscripts are just really strong because of all of that utility. Yeah, Raketten does connect once more. We have Sisbaraj here on the Raketten. Does it get away? And he overshoots! That's very lucky there for Kobal, but he might even get the Fusilier as well here.
Oh, he should stop with his flame. Oh, he's going to try and get the steel.
Yeah, Flak manages to save the Fusilier there, but almost risking it, forced to pop the smoke. Oh, that does not get away, does it? No. Here comes the T-70. Of course, while the Raketten is not recrewed, he can just move up with this 1 HP here.
Oh.
And it's a steal. That means 280 guns now for Kobal here.
Yeah, that's not good. And Pax is already rebuilding his Raketten.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused here. Why is he dropping SVTs here? Maybe it's for this conscript squad that's moving away.
Maybe for the engineers?
Maybe for the Panzer Fusiliers?
For the Panzer Fusiliers.
Oh, here we go. The cons are like confused.
Okay, yeah.
Like, where was the landing sign?
Yeah.
Alright, so we have 4 conscripts now with the SVTs. And I
no
think,
Dishkas yet.
Yeah, that's right. No Dishkas yet, but we'll see here. I would say this is a really strong force, and it's only 50 pop cap, right? You can get 5 T-44s on this, if he wants to.
Yeah, that's really strong.
The Fusiliers here actually force away the conscripts. I don't know if they were hurt or something.
I don't think so.
Oh, classic Raketten. Only lost 1 model to the mine though, but is immediately forced away.
Yeah, that's fine. That's worth.
So this Fusilier might be in trouble though on the fuel, because you got the T-70 and 2 conscripts on the retreat path, right? Oh yeah.
Oh.
This could be bad.
Oh yeah. This is bad.
One more shot.
Oh,
that was so close. Actually just eats the snare there. Total disrespect.
He was probably... Yeah, well, he was probably like, okay, he's going to snare me anyway, so I'm gonna stay straight in his face. And
and you know where the Raketten was, right? Because the Raketten retreated.
Yeah.
see the flag half track here trying to remove some sandbags. It's going to be its main duty here. Oh, these Fusiliers are having such a bad time.
These engineers are green cover for that flanking Fusilier squad.
There comes the Soviet Raketen though, of course connecting, already being more efficient in the Soviet hands than the Germans. Engagements going on all over the place. Fusiliers here going in on the Raketen, might want to get it back. T-70 is actually still not repaired. I don't know where the OKW Raketen is, it's still coming out of base. Oh, Sturm's getting very low here. So much going on.
I don't think he's able to kill that T-70.
I mean, the Raketen is coming, right?
No, it's derping.
It's derping?
Yeah, it was doing circles.
Yeah, he's gonna need 2 hits here anyway, so I don't think he can do anything now. That's even more manpower there lost for Pax. He's looking to tech here though. I guess Panzer IV is not that far away, but neither is the T-34 actually, only needs the manpower for it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how Pax is going to hold up. I mean, he's bleeding a lot of manpower here.
Yeah.
He's going to have to set up his swear now, which will cost him more manpower.
Yeah, and this Raketen needs to stand against the T-34 and the T-70, so... Unless he goes double Raketen, but that's gonna delay his Panzer IV even further. Yeah, Pax definitely in a difficult spot here. It looks like he wants a forward HQ as well, which could be really risky, right? There's 2 80 guns, there's gonna be a T-34, obviously the T-70.
Yeah, T-70 can provide the vision.
Oh, and this flag is still having a bad day.
Still Vet 0.
What is that? They're not throwing the... I think the smoke just cancelled the snare there for some reason. I've not seen that before.
Maybe he misclicked.
Potentially, yeah. Oh, grenade, but easily dodged by Kobal. Not as much going on right now, makes it quite easy to dodge those.
Well, there's the T-34.
Yeah. Charging into the battlefield. This T-70 though is having a field day.
Ooh, there is a flak truck.
Yeah, this Raketen is also dead. Oh, this is so bad for Pax. And it's gonna destroy it. Here's the T-34. And I think Pax can see the writing on the wall right now. I mean, the Sturms are charging on top of the Sis guns though, but it's nothing. Oh, here comes the squash! Nope.
Ooh!
Retreated just in time, but the flag goes down.
Oh no.
I mean, there's no manpower for neither the Raketen nor the Panzer IV. He's gonna try to take it back. He's using the Sturmovik run, which is interesting. It doesn't really do anything, but I guess it
does enough. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's game here. I'm pretty sure Pax is about to throw in the towel in game 2. Meaning Kobal is actually in the big lead here, 2-0. As the T-70 is going to graciously drive in and kill that final Fusilier.
Yeah, the game is already stuck for me, so I reckon one of them left already.
Oh, you didn't see the T-70 valiantly diving in there. For the...
Oh, now I see it. Oh, maybe I'm just lagging, or maybe it's just the end of the game.
It's probably the end of the game. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, good game though. You can see at the stats here, Soviets just doing quite nicely, but once again, it's probably like, how many Raketen crew members died this game? Like 25, so that's pretty much the difference right there.
Yeah. Those T-70s. T-70 is so strong still.
Yeah, especially with the SVTs, right? It's such a powerhouse.
Yeah.
Coming at you live on Alpern stream. My name is Alpern, and with me I have the cocaster RickieRifle. And we do
it live. We do it live.
Yeah, exactly. And we're actually in game 3 now, so Kobal up to 2-0 here, playing as the Axis on Southern Amelie, looking very nice. Playing as the Ost here, and who is in the north?
We have Pax Ajax in the north playing as USF.
Yeah.
And it looks like he logged in mechanized again.
Oh, wow, he's really trusting that mechanized, eh?
Yeah.
So we did see Pax trying to play USF mechanized in game 1. Did not work out so well. Of course, that festing armor really...
I reckon Kobal is just going to do the same thing as well. I mean, it worked for him the first game, so why is it not going to work for him the second game?
I mean, it's not like, you know, he played really well as well, and I think Pax kind of like threw a bit, but
yeah,
you know, we're in a new game, new chances, anything can happen. So I'm just a bit surprised because I've always seen Kobal as the more defensive player. And I'm really surprised to see him not bring any like spotting scopes commanders, because I feel like that's the type of style he would have, you know, very quirits, where you use spotting scopes and, you know, just kind of play defensively.
I mean, the hold down one is pretty defensive if you think about it.
Oh,
but in the last game, he was in such a good position that he could do it in a weird way and use them offensively, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. And we see Pax here again, 3 rifles, so presumably followed up by the WC-51 here, which did not get a lot of value in that first game. It basically showed up and then it died, so hopefully he can get some more use out of it this match, as the rifleman here, actually could have flanked that MG, but I guess Pax was fearing the Grenadiers here.
We have a fresh Grenadier squad.
As the RE here gets interrupted while planting its tank traps.
Yeah, good tank trap build from Pax though, just like the first game.
It did force away that Gren, so the cutoff lies almost open, but of course you got the hovering machine gun there. Meanwhile, Rifleman softening up those pioneers in the east. As that RE is just... It's fighting on! Finally gets a model on the Grenadier.
A capture point is under attack.
That's some good value. He held the victory point for a while there.
Yeah, until the rifles show up. Yeah. Basically hammer and anvil right there, right?
True. Ooh, look at the camo on the WC.
Yeah.
Is this a winter camo or what is this?
I'm not sure. I've learned not to question stuff in this game, so it is probably a winter camo, which is a bit odd, but I think there was the same skin on Crossroads, no?
Was it? I don't remember it looking like this.
No, it didn't last so long, so I don't remember either, but... Yeah, it's gonna have some pretty decent tempo here. MG moving up, however, trying to stop, and yes, he does stop the cutoff, but he needs to stay there and is dropping real fast. As the WC is looking to flank the MG42 here. Not quite.
Not.
No.
Yeah.
Could have gone.
If he just like literally drove 1 meter further, he could have like shot the MG without getting shot back. But...
Oh, are we going to see a repeat here? WC-51 gets snared as the 2-2 is coming out.
I think it's going to get fixed before 2-2 is out now.
Yeah.
A capture point is being overrun.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. He had the RE at the ready.
Yeah, I really question if it's a good idea to build the WC against Oster with the further snare.
Yeah, just gotta be really careful with it and make sure you grab the Zook. I think it's quite important actually.
Yeah.
Just to be able to at least, you know, threaten a trade, right? If the 2-2 dives for it.
Yeah, and again he skips the Zook and now he has no defense.
Yeah, but the WC-51 is not snared anymore, so it should be fine. He also has the Steward coming out here within like 10 seconds, so...
Looks like Pax has better timing this game than he had last game.
Yeah, he feels a bit more composed.
Yeah.
6 minutes Steward is quite nice.
Yeah.
This rifleman really wants the decap, but with that MG and the 222, you know, you don't want to risk anything.
Kobal's sitting in base, waiting for the medics to appear.
Scouts are taking one of our points.
Oh yeah, those grunts are really low, so I think it makes sense. 9 to 8 KD currently for Pax. Oh, and this WC-51 is revealed. He's using the marked target that I was talking about in the first game. Here comes the Steward. Misses the first shot. Gets the second, however. Got the grunts there, but there's still no pack. I'm not sure if Pax is aware. Does he get one more shot? No, he doesn't. Could have attempted an attack round, but I don't. This hedgerow here is very effy. It's like maybe 1% can go through, so I'm not even sure if it's worth it.
Yeah, it's really weird. I still don't understand how these hedgerows work.
Yeah,
same with Mill Roads.
They're basically meant to be shot blockers, but I think some of the edges are like soft, so you can still shoot through them. But it is a bit strange. I agree.
Ambulance taking the field.
And ambulance coming out now for Pax. Got some rifles just waiting for it. Meanwhile, Pack is out for Kobal. Pack is gonna shoot Pax. The light vehicles are doing some kiting here. Two to two now, fully repaired. Oh, Pack connecting. Needs 2 shots before the 2-2 is a threat, or potentially a snare could also work, especially when he's showing his rear armor, his rear armor. Or rear armor. How do you pronounce it, Ricky?
Rear armor.
Rear? You're Dutch, but you're good at pronouncing, I think.
Thank you. Yeah, I was actually looking at Pax units in his base. He was waiting for the bar unlock, I believe, or I don't know what he was waiting for though. He was AFK in his base for a while.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he was healing. I don't know.
Yeah, might be, or it was just a Steward micro there. Some micro attacks. Yeah, the Americans are pushing on now. Pack is actually quite a bit far up here. MG also, you know, the smoke is kind of saving that machine gun, but now the 2-2.
2-2.
Oh, he misses again. But here comes the Grens, if he can get the snare. Doesn't get it.
Oh, RNG. I think the 2-2 should be dead there.
Yeah.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
I mean, potentially.
At least he unlocked the bazooka on the lieutenant though.
Yeah, might get a passing shot off here on the 2-2. Nope.
Nope. He still retreats.
Let's get the cutoff, however. He's also capturing the fuel.
Yeah, good pressure, good pressure.
Yeah, I like it. This is looking way better than it did game 1 for sure.
Yeah.
Ground's ours, now spread out.
Oh,
wait, you're able to capture with the WC if you upgrade it? Or
no, you can always capture with it.
Oh.
It's basically a Kobal that can carry squads, that has a marked target, that has an off-map artillery, that has self-repair.
And it has stealth detection?
Yeah, and a better gun. And you get it 10 manpower cheaper, so... You know, I can definitely see why Pax went for it. People say it's over-nerfed, but I definitely think it's more fair now, compared to what it used to be.
Yeah. The only thing is that you have to pay some unis for the upgrade.
Yeah, but it's not like as USF you have a lot of other things to get at that moment, right?
Not really.
Yeah, we see cav rifles coming out here. Actually going to get on top of the pack gun. What is Kobal doing? As the Stewart is diving the 2-2 while the pack was going for the WC-51. Pax again playing around that one pack, you know. That's what I love about 1v1s. You know, if you see that unit over there and you know there's only one on the field, you can really exploit these opportunities, right?
Yeah, good awareness here.
Yeah, really big. He even steals the pack gun. Okay, that's actually just straight up huge for Pax here. And of course, you know, he went for that second machine gun, but he never got the fourth grenadier, which, you know, it's one less snare, right?
Yeah, this is not looking good for Kobal. He went for double MG this time. I don't remember him doing that in the first game.
Oh, he did do it in the first game, but I think he went for Grants and Sniper before that. I don't know, he was just doing so much better in the engagements in the first game, so... But yeah, he's forced into another pack here. Meanwhile, he does have Battle Phase 2, but it can be hard reaching that Panzer IV if he loses the entire map. And yeah, this flank from Pax is just huge. That Grenadier might actually get wiped here. There's so many squads on the retreat path.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Got like 5 bars shooting at him. As well as the Browning. Oh, seems to actually make it out of there alive. MG insta-suppressing all 3 squads there.
Yeah. Would be a good timing for some smoke though, Pax.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he has the... He does not have grenades yet, no. He has so many infantry squads, he can really just swarm Kobal here, right? He's just showing up with more.
He just stays in the MG fire, he just doesn't care.
No, it's spotting for the 50 cal, so he's getting the MG42 pin, though he needs to fear the rifle nade here. There it goes!
Oh!
Only gets one man with it, though, and the 50 cal manages to actually suppress, which is going to lower the DPS there, so it's gonna be fine.
What? Weird.
Yeah, Stewart is repaired. WC-51 is getting repairs from that pack earlier still.
If you put bazookas on your rears, can they shoot out of the WC?
Yes.
So you have basically a mini clown car then.
Yeah.
With marked target.
More like quite literally a clown car. It's a car.
Yeah. With marked target though.
Yeah.
Can be pretty good.
Yeah, and you have 8 people inside it. It's very, you know, filled to the brim.
Yeah.
You see here he's putting his cav rifles inside of it. That's so strong. If he can like come in from one angle, Stewart from the other, atop of the pack gun. All he needs to do is find it.
Meanwhile, the brain carrier cannot hold any. Or it can hold, but it cannot shoot. They cannot shoot out.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Why can your units not shoot out of the brain carrier?
Here you go. Got the cav rifle. Could potentially try to wipe this squad. Meanwhile, Kobal is closing in on the Panzer IV here. Quite a ways. Some ways. Or quite a bit left, but not too much.
The Grenadier squad is gonna go down. In the middle.
Yeah, and oh, look at that speed, the pace! Just sprinting up to that pack gun, Grenadier goes down, and the pack surely will follow.
He was blocking the pack with WC actually.
Yeah, it's
I don't know if that was
such
intended.
a good play. Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Yeah.
That's another pack down. Here comes the Panzer IV, but he steals, so he already has 2 pack guns. Oh, that's hilarious. Does he get away with it though? It doesn't look like it, no. Well, he can bring up his other pack gun and just shoot it to bits, but he's waiting for the Sherman currently, I believe. This Gren is just disappearing.
Yeah. Oh, and he lost the Pioneer squad while recruiting the pack gun.
Oh.
I reckon. Yeah. Oh no, he didn't. What? I don't...
I think it survived, yeah, one man.
Okay.
Well, this Panzer IV has some work to do if Kobal is to remain in this match. Here it comes. Don't think that's a winter skin, at least. He's ready for fighting on Emily. Meanwhile, still no Sherman here queued up for Pax. He has the resources for it, he just needs to click it. Got the pack there, and it's immediately snared.
Kobal not going for the Panzer IV JE because he cannot afford.
Yeah, he didn't want to wait. I think it's the smart move to go for the normal P4 here. He just needs something now. He just needs units. He has like no units compared to armies, you know.
Yeah.
It's 2 Grens versus what? 5 rifles?
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Oh, MG flanked again. Kobal needs to get out of there before you drop too low. Yeah, you can see the difference here with the Stuart, really. It just has such an impact this game, right, compared to game 1.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's gotten snared once, has it?
WC had way more impact this game as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. Got the wipe on the Gran, almost got the kill on the 2-2 with the bait.
Yeah, decrewed the pack gun.
A capture point is under attack.
Yeah, Sherman is out here. I don't know what Kobal should do here. Like, do you build more grenadiers? I don't know, it feels so weird, man, to build more grenadiers, but I don't know what else you can do. Should you go a 3rd machine gun? What are your options?
I don't know, maybe just try and get another AT gun and try to get rid of the vehicles?
Yeah, AT gun feels so bad. It's 5 rifles, like, it's just getting swarmed.
You need to get rid of the WC because it's gonna flank your MGs.
Yeah, speaking of flank here, this machine gun is pointing the wrong direction. Or is it? Pax is actually walking into the arc here, gets suppression on 2 of the squads. Still forced away though, there's so much gunfire. Stuart gets hit twice by the pack there. Having some poor pathfinding around that stone wall.
Yeah. You reckon that second shot from the pack was an attack round?
Possibly, could have been, yeah. I would say a Pioneer would be nice and just try to get as much use out of Panzer IV as possible, but he's taking so much damage here, it's gonna be so much downtime and he just needs that Panzer IV. What's this, Major RT on the base entrance?
This time it's not the fake one.
Yeah, and Sherman snare, or Panzer IV snared, Sherman coming in with the heat rounds, and the Panzer IV goes down. And that's game.
Yeah.
So yeah, GG well played to Pax. Looked like a completely different player this game, not gonna lie. I guess the first 2 games truly were warm-ups then, and this was the you know, Pax getting into his groove.
Maybe it's the map?
Oh yeah, could be, could be. Of course, you can see the stats here, quite even. And yeah, Kobal just really struggling once the 2-2 went down, and of course with the pack as well, right? It's just so heavy losses, and he just couldn't quite get back in there after those losses.
That's funny. Look at the commanders. Which commanders they look.
Yeah, game 4, but you could mistake it for game 2 if it wasn't for the map. We see here, of course, Pax winning last game again, picking mechanized, and now he's again picking ground offensive, so he's on the revenge path here with the same builds. Meanwhile, of course, Ricky, what's Kobal playing?
Yeah, Kobal was playing airborne troops again, just like last time he played Soviets.
Yeah.
So we see a complete copy of commanders.
It's going to be funny if it's a complete reverse sweep and Pax ends up winning these 2 games. Would be so funny.
Would be a really good decider game as well, because then
yeah,
you had the most balanced outcome you can think about.
Then maybe they both would do something fresh, you know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a dream scenario. We'll see, we'll see. Meanwhile, yeah, we got the Fusiliers and the Kobal. Interestingly, not going with the Storm Pioneer with the Kobal, which is what you see most people do, because they do quite well with each other. You can push around with the Kobal while the Storm Pioneer is closing the distance, but just trying to get some damage in here before the sandbags comes up.
That's good. That's one model already for Pax.
Yeah. For sure, for sure. Of course, pulls off as soon as the sandbag is done. Don't want to be fighting into the sandbags. Well, Storm Pioneer versus Combat Engineer here. And yeah, Sturms close in and win. What the hell was that conscript doing? He was like waving his hands or something. Maybe he thought it was at the raid, you know?
Yeah, so what do you do now? If you win with your Sturm Pios against Combat Engineers, do you capture or do you use your Sturm Pios and get back in the fight?
I usually try to go for the cutoff, because then you have the Storm Pioneer on the retreat path, right? And since they can actually win most 1v1s, the new squad that's built and coming out of base, you can usually force that away. And if he doesn't show up, then you can maybe get a sneaky mine down, or you can just, you know, harass from the back, potentially.
Yeah, so Pax could have done better with his Sturm Pioneers, I believe.
I mean, he could have. He went for the VP. I'm not so sure. It was the same on the left side, right? He prioritized the VP over the munitions point, so I'm not so sure. It's oh, sorry for the camera work there, but it's different playstyles, right? Yeah, Storm Pioneer there, forced away by the flamethrower. He's going to go back home and heal the Kobelwagen. We have the Fusiliers versus Conscripts, but this time around I think Fusiliers are actually slightly favored here, because they are supposedly favored in the long range combat, and I also think this stone wall is just superior to the hedgerows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice here from Pax. Focus firing the flamethrower. Could have also potentially just, you know, pushed away with the squad getting targeted there to limit the damage, but still, well done.
Yeah, and the one squad that wasn't in cover was targeted by the flamethrower, which didn't do much.
Oh yeah, yeah. Our Kobal here actually soft retreating back to his sandbag, which is smart, but don't quite see him being able to hold here. Fusiliers gather up. Pax going for that slow cap instead, making sure he gets some resources. He's kind of losing the map currently to Kobal, which could be really bad. Also, Kobal has had almost both munitions point connected throughout the entire game, right? And he's going for those SVTs. Meanwhile, Pax, you know, hasn't had that munition income for the G-Free freeze. Also, we do have a change in the build order here for Pax, not 4 Fusiliers, only going 3, which should buy him quite a lot of extra time for that flak-off track.
Yeah, I reckon he didn't like using the medic kits from the Sturm Pioneers. He did that the first game.
He had so much manpower issues the first game, right? Just
yeah.
With getting the Rakettens out and them kept getting wiped. No machine gun, no league, no anything, which is quite bad.
Yeah, I always feel like playing OKW is like stalling into your Panzer IV, and then you can really snowball.
Yeah, it's definitely your best bet. There we go, first the G43 pop, also flak is in the queue, meanwhile SVT is dropping from the sky. And look at this wire from the Sturm Pioneer, can you explain this?
He's completely wiring off the sandbags, yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Why not just make it normal across? I'm very confused.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe he's trying to make a trap of some kind? No, you can still cross there. I am not entirely sure.
Yeah, like it.
I would love to have an explanation after the matches is done.
Yeah, true. I have no idea.
I'm extremely curious though, because I don't think I've ever seen that before. Also, look at Kobal here dropping SVTs on the front lines in the southwest there.
Risky.
Yeah, it's risky. Imagine if the flag was there, you know, getting the suppression off before they picked them up. Could have been bad.
Imagine the flag gun being able to shoot down the supplies. Like playing with the supplies.
Yeah, and then it becomes to stuck-up bombing strikes instead. But yeah, we have the T-70 coming out here for Kobal. Proper timing, I would say. 7 minutes, looking real nice. Of course, means Pax is gonna probably queue up the rocket, and yes, indeed, it's already in the queue.
Enemy forces are neutralizing a sector. Standing by. The new men have arrived.
Oh, and this Kobal is going full suicide. No snare still for Kobal though. It's not even in the queue, but might be enough to just grab them with the T-70, of course. Forgot about that. Doesn't even need to chase with the SVTs.
Good AoE damage from the flag half track there on the conscripts.
Yeah, cons were really clumped up there against the stone wall, right?
Yeah. Flag half track does extra damage then, I believe.
Stern Pioneer versus Combat Engineer take 11 here in the northeast. Stern's winning again, of course. They are losing that until they close in, right? Especially versus the Flamers, so... Really liking how Pax is playing with the flag here, you know. He's basically just trading a couple shots with the T-70 because he knows the Sis can't be there yet. Oh, connects with Raketten as well. Ah, flag bounces. But yeah, that was very close right then.
This gun is moving in. Flag half track is quite low, or is in...
It can survive 2 hits, but he still pops the smoke there. I guess he fears the T-70, potentially like doing a follow-up or something, but... It's gonna be fine. It's going back to the stern pile, I presume. Yes, indeed. Meanwhile, we have a machine gun here coming out for Pax. It's gonna help him quite a bit. I think this build is just way better than the one he had game 1. The issue with 4 Fusiliers is just you have no manpower, right? Especially with the Kobal as well. That's so many opening units.
Yeah, it's too big of an investment. It delayed his battle group and it's just not worth it.
Yeah, flag moving into that Sis range again. Sis just moved. Might see a grenade here, yes indeed. Also predicting the retreat. Oh, could have been so nasty there. Really close.
That was close, yeah.
Oh, grenade again on the left side. And Conscript eats the entire grenade. Fusilier still struggling though, but do forced retreat at least. Should be fine, however. Or are they?
No. The Guerreros have increased accuracy on the move, I believe, but they don't get the kill.
No.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Here we go. Sisgun connecting with the flag. Might get the Fusilier in return here though with the T-70. Raketten connecting. Seems to be fine. But some close calls there for both players.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we do have a Dushka this time around for Kobal.
We have an AFK Panzer Fusilier squad in Pax base for quite a long time now. Yeah.
It's just contemplating life.
Yeah, I always try to pay attention on like, how long squads are AFK in the base as well. It's pretty important to get the guys out as soon as possible.
Yeah. What is this? Is this another Dushka? No, it's the SVTs. Again on the front lines. I'm actually kind of liking how Kobal is doing that. It's not too often you see it. Most people just drop them down in the base. And there we go. Forward Schwörer again on the cutoff here. Very aggressive. And what I don't like about this position is you can actually reach it from beyond the hedgerow there. If you put the Syscan here, you can actually like reach it. Which it's gonna make it hard to defend. Yeah, MG here having issues in the center. Sys connects with the flak.
Ooh, we have a Stern Pioneer squad trying to get a flank on the T-70.
Gets on in the house.
The house? Is there a window there?
No, there isn't. So you can't actually shoot at it.
He should have just went around. Why did he go for the house?
Not sure. It does finally go around, connecting there.
Yeah, weird decision there.
I mean, I guess he thought maybe Raketten and then he could just pop in and immediately fire. Because there is one window, but the T-70 was on such a weird angle, right? So it couldn't quite do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least Raketten is vet 1 now, so you can use the camo. He's also using the flares there from the Fusiliers. I do like that. That's a very nice use. You know,
yeah, I always forget about those flares.
Yeah, it helps them, you know, scout for the flak here. Even though it's in 1 kill range, you can just pay attention to where the Syscan is, and you know, then he knows it's there. Oh, that's his barrage though. Oof. Yeah, that's quite filthy. Yeah, both players currently repairing their vehicles. Oh, the grenade
on the left.
Yeah, Aiden again only drops 2 moles for it. Syscan just running up to the flag half track. What the hell? Going for that shotgun shot, perhaps.
Ooh, very low health pencil for Fusilier squad.
Yeah, but the conscript are suppressed. Presumably, it finally gets pinned. Syscan attacker on the attempt there, but misses. And we have a second Raketa now for Pax. I guess it's for the T-34, but it's not quite there yet. He needs another 30 fuel. I am so curious about this wire on the right side. Can he not get around through here like the stern pile?
Maybe not. Nope, doesn't look like he can.
Huh.
But he can still jump over and just get behind the green car, so...
Oh!
Ooh!
Again, just like game 1, or was it game 2, I believe. Just
game
the cis
2,
yeah, the cis barrage on the rocket and just deleting it.
Yeah, that's bad for Pax losing that rocket in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Not like giving it away even.
Yeah, he did build that second Raketten though, prematurely, so at least he has some AT, even though he loses that.
Yeah, it's not good. Just before you are able to get your Panzer IV, you lose an AT gun to your opponent.
Yeah, it's already providing the counter to his enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it is coming though, about a minute until the Pax has the manpower. Meanwhile, Kobal here should be queued up any second. Oh, this Fusilier on the right side could actually go down. Very long retreat path. Dushka dealing so much damage here. Oh, Christ. Ah.
Oh, it goes down.
Yeah. Flak here taking hits. Does get the Syscan stolen though. I guess that was what Pax was looking at. Meanwhile, Kobal was looking on the Fusilier. Yeah, T-70 trying to save or kill Syscan and does get it. Raketten connects, however. Flak needs a couple more hits. T-70 seems to get away. Raketten could finish the Flak. Indeed it does.
Oh, Pax is raging right now.
And Raketten didn't even kill the Sysgun there. And Panzer IV finally queued up a bit late, I would even say. But, oh, that feels so bad for Pax. Everything getting away for Kobal there.
Yeah.
Sysgun, T70. Oh, and even
look at Pax's army now.
Yeah, it's non-existent. Getting the Fusilier, you know, hits so badly when you only have 3 infantry units, right?
32 against 68 pop gap.
Look at this. Kobal has built a 5th conscript. It's 5 versus 2. It's like rinse repeat of game 3, right? Of course, with the 7-man upgrade, they vet even faster as well, because they get, what, is it like 20% or 10% faster veterancy?
We have to be aware of the victory points, though. Look at the victory points.
Yeah,
Pax has not lost a single victory point.
Yeah, but you know, Ricky, the thing about victory points is they don't matter until they hit 0.
Yeah. True. But victory points can get your opponent into weird positions or into weird things.
Not shooting at the T-34. Schwerer is revealed though. Sorry for interrupting you, but there's so much going on.
Yeah, no worries.
Here comes the Panzer IV.
Oh, that squad is so clumped up. Shoot! Oh!
Only gets 2 models though.
Yeah.
Could potentially do something to the T-34 here. It's getting snared. We got the stern pile, Raketten, and the Panzer IV.
Gents.
Double Sysgun and Raketten lining up though. Everything is missing.
Oh no, bounces and misses and misses and misses.
Panzer IV misses twice. P4 is bouncing though, bouncing those Raketten rounds. Could get the Raketten back.
Oh, this is... Ooh.
Meanwhile, another Fusilier goes down, I believe, on the right side?
Yeah, and the T-34 gets away.
Oh, that feels so bad. It can't even pick up the Raketten.
Yeah.
Oh no, Panzer IV don't stand on the Schwerer! T-70 shoots on the mine. And here comes the rockets! Is it enough?
Oh!
No. T-70 gets finished by the mine.
Yeah.
Pax needs that, man. He's lost so much here. He's getting obers, but it's so desperate here versus the huge army of Kobal, but 18 victory points remaining now.
Dude, I think we saw like the Panzer IV miss twice, the Raketten bounce, and a Panzer Shrek miss on the T-34, like 4 misses or bounces in a row. That T-34 should have been dead.
What do you mean should have? It's Stalinium.
Yeah. That would have been a nice comeback for Pax here. Or at least a way through to get a comeback.
We say comeback, he's at a 500 to 70 VP lead, but you know, he's definitely behind here with these army compositions right now. It only says 60 to 50, but I would say Kobal's army is like twice as strong at this moment. Oh, it's going to be so hard to deal with all these conscripts. I don't see how Pax is going to do. He's going to get double obers, I presume, but he's going to need another Panzer IV as well here.
Pax just has to be really good with using his munitions in this game. If you can get a lot of bleed out from with grenades, maybe.
He needs to start killing squads, that's for sure, but I mean the Fusilier grenades so far have been so underwhelming. Like, the conscript has been eating grenades, but you know, he's not getting them wipes.
There's still a chance though, if he gets on the victory point right now.
Yeah. Or if the Dushka gets clumped up and he can kill it, potentially even stealing, Sysgun gets removed here. He tries to steal. Why risk your vet for Fusiliers?
And then he doesn't retreat.
Why would you risk that? Oh, that's so greedy. Luckily, Raketten bounces the P4J here, otherwise we would see it snared. What is going on? Siskan did not make it home. Here comes the T-34. Over bundle nade on the conscripts. Eat them.
That's what I mean.
Only two models.
What the heck? What was the damage?
Oh, conscript is very clumped up though. P4 misses. Oh, he's not getting the hits he needs here. And that Siskan is retaken again for Kobal. I think he should just destroy this gun, to be honest, just to get some manpower bleed in there.
Needs to get his ass on that victory point again. Like,
yeah. Second over though for Pax. I guess he's going Tiger. I don't know. What would you do, Ricky?
yeah, Tiger. Fuck it. Save it for a Tiger.
It's so bad though. You got the Ram and Bam ready for Kobal. It's all set up.
Yeah, maybe another Panzer IV then, but I don't know, like, how much damage can a Tiger tank? Maybe a Tiger can survive a Ram and a rocket straight?
No, it depends on the rocket, but the rocket can delete like 70% HP if it's properly angled, so...
Yeah.
With the Ram and the Siskan, you know, it's hard.
You have more chance to survive with your Tiger, I reckon. Like, if you go for a second Panzer IV and your Panzer IV gets rammed and rocketed, it's definitely dead.
At least, you know, Pax has kept that one Fusilier alive, you know, even though he almost lost it there in that earlier engagement. It's still here, kicking. It's very important you start to get some veterans in these squads to fight, because there's still 5 conscripts, you know, 5! It's not only 4, it's 5.
Well, it's only 70 victory points left, there, LP.
Yeah, I mean, Kobal is on the rope here. The ball is in Kobal's courtyard, so to speak. Siskan there connecting with the P4. And that Fusilier again, super late retreat. Oh, T-34 is gonna finish? No. Where's the
nice suppression there?
Pax. MG gets forced away straight away.
Weird angle there. Panzer IV can shoot through the hedge. Gets a connecting shot.
Needs to be careful though. Got the 80 guns galore.
Pax needs to use his Raketten or not.
He can't die on this hill. He can't die on it. He needs to let it go once these pushes happen.
Yeah, but that's fine. He has time.
Yeah, 450, so plenty of time. The Tiger is coming in though.
Yes.
A minute away. He can't quite reinforce his units. He needs to wait for the Tiger.
Bit worried about OKW repairing now as well. Like, you have one Stern Pioneer squad that has to do everything.
Yeah, I think that's fine though. I think it's actually worse for Kobal here, but... We'll
oh yeah,
see.
he only has one engineer squad.
Yeah, and it's way worse as well. Doesn't even have the sweeper for the repair times, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where the repair speed on Vet is. It's Vet 2, okay, it's not Vet 3. Okay. Okay. What are these conscripts doing? Getting mowed down? We see a bundle on retreat. Is it properly timed?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Finally, finally, Pax. It pays off there. Wow, he needs that. He needs to do that like 4 more times to you know, even the battlefield. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also nice that he's not dropping that many models on the Obers here to save the manpower.
He's focusing the sandbags with his Rakettens quite a lot actually.
Yeah.
I noticed. It's really good.
I think it's smart. I mean the conscripts are so strong because of the sandbag, right? So remove those and your Obers will just trade better.
Yeah, if Pax can somehow stack up a bit of munis, he can use the artillery from the Panzer IV.
Oh yeah,
and
he has
then...
the Panzer command. Has he gotten that? Yes, he has.
Yeah.
Very nice. Here comes the Tiger, Raketten turning, Siskan as well. He almost has enough for the off-map. It's 80 munitions, right?
That was a big shot. That's like 4 models with 1 shot from the Tiger.
Well, he's gonna need it. Just gotta be fearful here though. These T-34s are ready, and so are the IL-2s. They're lining up at the airport.
He just needs to use this coordinated barrage on the support weapons. This is not looking good for Kobal at all.
This Tiger is in trouble if he gets snared here. Oh no, Pax, what are you thinking? Doesn't get the snare in, even though he uses the aura there. He's taking a lot of departing. But here comes the Panzer IV flanking the T-34s. And lots of units in the center. Remember, Kobal only has 60 VPs. If he just takes the... No, take the VP. This could be your opening to end the match. Siskan goes down.
He's going all in, dude. Yes, this is what Pax needed.
Yeah, just capture that VP though.
After such a raging start. Oh yeah, he needs the victory point.
Kobal is just completely collapsing. P4J going in for the T-34 here.
Why did he go in for the T-34? Oh, he gets the squad wipe there though.
Yeah, he gets the
Why does he go in for the T-34? Oh, he gets it.
Yeah. I mean, that's... I have nothing to say. Just well done from Pax there.
Yeah, oh my.
I don't know, very slow reaction I feel from Kobal. You know, you have the rockets ready, you have the T-34s and just the P4J. That's such a strong move from Pax.
True. He could have, I think, yeah, I don't know what happened there. Like, you were paying attention to the Tiger on the right flank. I was paying attention to Panzer IV on the left flank. Panzer IV, like, his first shot, I believe, got like 4 models from the combat engineers repairing a T-34, which made him retreat his engineers, and then it completely collapsed on the left flank. Yeah, and then something happened with the Tiger.
I think just once the Dushka, got forced away, what Pax did was he just took all of his infantry and just mowed down the 80 guns, and that kind of gave him the opening, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, very well played there, and that means we're actually heading into an ace game, which I am very much looking forward to. It's going to be a lot of fun. Anyways, let's talk about the game. We're in game 5 here between Pax and Kobal, and I don't know what to say. We've seen so the same games basically, but they've been completely different, right? We saw mechanized versus Festung armor, and then we saw Pax losing both of those, and then we saw the grand offensive, right, versus airborne, and it's Pax lost that as well, and then he wins in the other 2 games. So here though we have Pax, of course, playing as USF again, playing Rifle Company, so no mechanized this time around. He is adapting. Meanwhile, the Axis player,
the Axis player Kobal, which I actually had hoped he was allowed to play allies so he could see some Brits, but he's not. So he's playing Wehrmacht. Let's see. He has Spearhead. I think he has the same commander still.
Yeah, he does.
Festung and Jaeger infantry. So.
Do you think he's also going? I mean, he's already changing something. I'm not sure if you noticed, but there's no machine gun from Kobal here.
Yeah. So if he has no machine gun, which commander would he go for then? I don't know.
Everything works still, I think, but I guess you could say Jaeger infantry and try to abuse camo somehow, but I don't know. Usually end up grabbing a machine gun later on anyway, but getting grants early is quite nice, because that way you can vet them up, and then you grab the machine gun to, the machine gun is good natively, it doesn't need veterancy to be strong, so.
Yeah. What is Kobal going to do with those pioneers?
I think he's just grabbing the heal to remove them from Pax.
Okay.
It also gives him a combat bonus if he were to pick it up for a bit.
He's not picking it up though, he's just wide flanking. Yeah. He's using the green cover over there. That's good. Look at that. Now he has green cover. If he pays attention. Doesn't.
That pioneer is going on an adventure. Meanwhile, huge engagement in the south here. Double Grand versus double rifle. So one rifle's going up north.
The new grenadier squad is ready.
Meanwhile, yeah, RE forces away the pioneer.
Pax is on the Muni still. He's going to get double Muni.
Yeah. Or Axis, you mean Pax, yes.
Yeah.
And, you know, this is one reason I'm not a huge fan of this map. I feel like as North, it's just impossible to hold both fuel and munitions. You kind of have to make your pick. I don't know what it is, but it's just so easy to harass that northern Muni point, while it's not as easy to harass the south. But saying that, Kobal here, he's going for the cutoff, and I don't see anything stopping this.
We're losing a capture point.
Yeah, that's a perfect cutoff there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember what the distances are.
I mean, I'm sure they're even. It's just that the map kind of, you know, it funnels the southern player to the Muni, while it doesn't funnel the opposite, so... I don't know, it's strange. Also, that Grenadier not dropping any models, finally. Gets one.
We have a lieutenant reporting.
But yeah, this cutoff is actually huge. There is no 5-minute Stewart this game, that's for sure.
And he's just still to sit there.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not.
Delay it a bit further. I mean, that's enough. That's so much resources lost. It's like 20 fuel or something, at least.
Yeah, that's huge. But like, Pax is on the fuel and on the Muni from Kobal, so.
Yeah, it's definitely not over any, but he's getting that 50 cal now before grabbing the Steward, so I think that makes a lot of sense, adding another unit before grabbing the Steward here.
Yeah.
Since, you know, fuel is slower.
A capture point is being overrun.
And the LMG start popping. That's a hero rifleman if I've ever seen one in the center. Finally clicks the retreat there. Gets one of the Grands though. Almost to fetch one.
Probably delaying because he knew he was going to go for the cutoff again.
Yeah, Alti routing back to try to prevent that.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture
Meanwhile,
points.
2-2 about to be queued any second. There you go. 2-2 is in the queue.
Heavy machine gun team
Mines
ready
down
for
on the
orders.
victory point on the south.
Oh, nice. Yeah, of course. He went to Rifle Company, so his rifles gets mines, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
It's no raid section mines, but it's rifleman mines.
Point being captured.
Raid section mines, I forgot about those.
I mean, they're actually the same. It's just that the raid sections plant them way faster.
Germans are making a push.
Why is it that the raid sections plant them faster?
I don't know. They just do. Oh, here we go. Is that 50 cal going to the garrison?
Yeah.
It does, yeah. It's gonna be quite difficult to get rid of, but he has the 2-2. Still trying to get his fuel back. There's a sandbag now though, so it's quite rough here for Kobal. He got that one cut off, but I feel like, I don't know, Pax has just dug himself so much better here in terms of map. Got the north, got the south, got the Steward coming, get more sandbags.
Again, like no indirect. Like if Mill Road has such good garrisons, just get a mortar and smoke it.
You
like,
say that, but at this level you just jump out and, you know, one player has a mortar and the other has another infantry squad. It's very hard to play around the fact.
I mean, you only have to shoot one smoke shell and then hold it, and then it can shoot normal shells again.
Yeah,
can help with the engagements.
Yeah, but it's just, you know, pressure. It's just pressure. Your mortar won't be, you know, it's 2v1 fights, and the mortar won't really help with that. It's not the same. Huge shot there from the Steward on the Grenadier, by the way.
I'm looking at the rifleman in the middle. They're quite low.
Yeah.
Okay, he's microing them.
I mean, you can just fall back to that 50 cal, so I think it should be fine. Really strong position here with by Pax. Playing it well once again. I don't know what happened after game 2. Pax was like, alright, let me just have 5 sips of coffee and some cocaine, you know, and then he's back in it. He's just playing so much better here.
Yeah, it felt like the players swapped the count and then...
Yeah, I mean... Just everything really working out. He really struggled at game 4 though, but... I mean, this looks as clean as it can get for USF, I feel like.
Yeah, more mines. Ooh, 222 is going to spot them.
Oh.
He's going to cancel.
Yeah, he has to. Otherwise, you could risk blowing it up, you know, in his face. Speaking of which,
mines.
Yeah. Very nice conversion there on the munitions. You know, each munitions is worth... what happens? 2 manpower? It's just really nice. Looks like he's trying to get in range here for a rifle nade, but no, he's getting pinned. Garrison wins. And Kobal here, I mean that 2-2 is so bad, right? Because it doesn't have the veterans here, so you can't even really spot with it. Needs to get it up to vet so he can spot for the pack gun. At least he's trying to use it in the north here. No soak yet on the lieutenant, but he is getting those bars though.
Yeah. Again though, like this is what we've seen from Pax every game, is that he doesn't upgrade his lieutenant. I
mean,
don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but we have seen multiple engagements where he could have used a bazooka.
He saves his munitions though. That's the only like main advantage. You get a bar or a souk, you know. It's. I will say in general, I think souk is better personally, but it is also playstyle dependent. So. Well, yeah, 2-2 here in a rough spot. Can I actually try? Can it not go through the path around?
No, that's infantry only.
Oh, okay. Good we have the mapmaker here. I can just ask you directly.
Yes. Yeah, that was intentionally another infantry exit. If you were getting base locked by MGs, you had a third exit for infantry to flank around, but
Stewart
it doesn't work
there.
For
could have potentially tried to like pick Jaeger infantry for the sprint or something, but
although I think the south exit is able, like you are able to use light vehicles. Oh shit!
Oh, he gets the 50 cal though, but Ari is there. Another rifle nade? Yes, indeed. Oh, they're so clumped.
Ooh!
Pack connecting with Pax's Stewart.
Final
they shot get it there. Wow. I mean, Kobal needs that. Let's be real. Kobal really needs that. And he's not gonna get it, but at least he can remove it, right?
Yeah.
And he gets it! What?
That was so close.
Yeah, I must say a bit unlucky for Kobal.
Yeah.
Oh well, let's talk about some of the new units. We have a sniper from Kobal. Meanwhile, Pax here actually going for a mortar. So what the fuck am I talking? You know, who am I?
Why is Pax should try and repair that 50 cal. As soon as that 50 cal gets decrewed, it's going to die.
Yeah, but I don't think that's... I mean, you could say that. It's a bad thing, but also, you know, it also denies it from his opponent, right? If it gets decrewed, yeah. So... Yeah. I don't know. I would actually not repair that, personally, but...
I haven't thought about it.
Yeah, I think... I'm pretty sure it's 0. I can't quite tell, but... Definitely on the line there. Meanwhile, yeah, Kobal here finally grabbing that MG, so... I think this is quite valid, this build already, you know? Delay that MG, get the 4 grands, pack and sniper, and... You know, you're in a pretty solid position now in terms of infantry, at least.
Look at that mortar doing some work though, Alpern.
You think that would be any different without the mortar?
Just saying. Now, I think a mortar in Mill Road is really strong in the middle. Because it's so lockdown-ish, you really need the indirect.
Do you think it's better than the sniper?
Not sure if I would say that. But if you're like USF and you can't make snipers, the mortar is definitely the call. Or Pax Howie.
Yeah, I mean, it's using the smoke here on the sniper. I think it's a pretty good plan.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Another kill.
Oh wow, it's actually doing something. That's impressive.
You should think about it next time you play Mill Road.
No, you can't persuade me. Alright, Major is out now for Pax. That EC8, I'm assuming, like 2 minutes. He might even go HE Sherman here, just because he might be feeling confident, you know? Feeling a bit cocky.
Ooh. Is that Stuart going to go for the sniper?
Oh, well, we did see that. Was it game 1, right?
Was that an attack round?
Yeah, it was.
That was so close.
I mean, it was only one location you could be, which was the crater. Right?
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Really good attempt, though. Really good attempt.
Yeah. That was great awareness. What the fuck?
It did fire on the VP just before, so... Yeah, it's... Pax plays so well. And what is this? Major Arty coming in. And Kobal's position is in shambles. Losing the fuel again. Going to lose the cutoff here.
And this is exactly what Pax wants.
Yeah, the Grenadier though might go down. Stuart could maybe finish it off. The sniper kills the Major.
Oh, here we go. Sprint on the rifleman trying to get the sniper.
Doesn't get any damage.
Not quite. Wow, I mean, I'm just so impressed by Pax here. That Panzer IV is taking some time. It's battle phase 2, but it needs another 70 fuel. Rifle grenade on the fuel. Green cover though, not. Yeah. I guess he was a bit damaged there, so did lose a few models. 2 models. Yeah. I think Kobal was pretty desperate to get his territory back. Yeah, for sure. I mean, double fuel, double munitions for Pax again. And we do have an EC8, so no normal Sherman, which I think both would be valid choices here. I mean, a normal Sherman, you could use the HE round, right? And, you know, you could also go for something like a Scott here, like, before getting the medium, to be honest, but... I don't know. Yeah, Scott, yeah. This is in such a good position, right? So... And what is this? Smoke, probably? Smoking that sniper. I do feel like Pax is still bleeding a lot, though. Yeah, I mean, he's on the aggression, right? So he's generally losing a few more models than his opponent. Look at that mine, though, on the south, like above the south VP. If the Grands lose a couple models and then retreat, very nice. Yeah. And only 170 VPs remain now for Kobal. Oh, as the Grands are depleting, but the MG is gonna save them, it looks like. The Grands did walk on that mine. Another artillery on the MG. Yeah, it's gonna this time it's the Force first. Yeah. Here comes the EC8 just waltzing through, going straight for that pack gun. Again, yeah. Pax! Doesn't have to stop. I guess he could be fearing a Panzer IV here, but we as casters knows it's so far away. You can reinforce his pack though, so... Oh, here we go. It's gone. Recrew though. Oh, that Grenadier gets a good retreat path though up north. Very nice. Yeah, that's still a thing in Mill Road, is that you can sometimes get the bad retreat path there. And then you have to retreat past that hedgerow. Yeah, that was fine.
I like this. Pax, you know, just trading some repair damage there for some manpower bleed. Very nice. Of course, also, you know, getting the decap on the points as well. Of course, it's unfortunate that you're providing some veterancy for the pack, but he also removed the veterancy when he decrewed it, right? There you go. There is the Scott in build for Pax, and I think that's just such a brilliant. Like, you can't. This is such a Scott scenario, right? Double pack, and your opponent is on the back foot, and it's just great. Looking real good for Pax here in this ace game, by the way. This is the final match, so.
Kobal still has 2 grenadiers unupgraded.
I mean, he's not held his munitions like anything this game. Sniper here. 13 kills now. It's really not had the impact you're looking for. Oh, Stuart about to get snared though. I would have actually preferred if he closed in on the house, because now he's kind of in the open for the pack guns, right? Pack, of course, missing though.
Missed.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the riflemen are coming back onto the field.
We are losing a sector.
Charging the German positions. As the Scott is starting its barrage.
Kobal still hasn't gotten a commander. Like, he should try and.
Yeah, I mean, what would you go for here? It's hard. Pack 43, perhaps?
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Maybe you should go pack 43.
Oh, I don't know, real desperate here. It's real desperate.
The phosphors. Maybe you pack 43 in your base?
Yeah. I don't know. Pack gets decrewed there again. It's... Oh, Grants goes down as well. Oh, this is... 130 VPs and ticking. Not even a Panzer IV in queue. Is finally getting the support armor core up, but I don't know. Do you just pick the P4J to get something a bit more impactful, perhaps?
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Well, the P4J is going to basically be fighting 2 Shermans and a Stewart. So it's tough in this position for Kobal.
Yeah. It still can work. If he goes for the P4J, I think that's his best bet. And then he still has 2 pack guns.
Yeah.
If he somehow can get a snare off, or...
Yeah, he definitely needs to kill some units off of packs, I think, to get a standard chance here. And it's a normal Panzer Force, no J variant.
Oh no.
I mean, I don't hate it either, because that way you're closer to your second tank, and you're gonna need it, right?
I don't think he's going to get to his second tank if it goes on like this.
No, he needs something to change. Hopefully it has some form of impact though, this Panzer IV. He has, like you say, has the pack guns, but MG about to get flanked again. Also grenades now for packs. So he can smoke and pop nades.
Panzer IV is ready for battle.
These are no raid sections pack, so that mine is going to take some time. I believe the mine speed caps at what, 3 models, right? I think so. So 3 plant the same time as 5, but 2 don't plant the same time as 3. Whoa, that Scott shot on the sniper, almost deleting it there.
Okay, here's the Panzer IV.
Yeah.
What is it going to do? Oh, grenade on the grenadiers.
Yeah, but they didn't lose a single model by... I'm not sure what happened there.
Bit unlucky.
Yeah, guess it was at a weird angle, right?
Sprint on the rifle. What was Pax trying to do there?
I think he wanted a grenade on the MG, but they were probably on cooldown, right? Oof. Panzer IV almost taking it out there. That's what Kobal is looking for. But 40 VPs, triple capture. I mean, Pax has smokes. How does Kobal do this? He needs to get in there with the Panzer IV.
Yeah, he needs to get his Pax behind his Panzer IV. And then push.
30 VPs, man. It's draining fast now.
The territory is out of contact.
It's draining so fast.
We are down to
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Do not let them defeat us.
Yeah, and he has to keep popping that smoke, right? So. Oh, he sacrifices the lieutenant, forcing the grenadier to retreat. He's keeping the point. 16 VPs now. Oh, Panzer IV pushed the sniper out of the point. Get back in there. 10 points.
No, there's no chance. He needs another victory point as well.
Yeah.
He's not gonna get any.
And yeah, Kobal throws in the towel.
That Kobal lost a best of 5 after he won 2 games.
Yeah, quite the turnaround from Pax, right? Being down 2-0 and then just a reverse sweep all of a sudden, 3-2. So well played to Kobal, of course, but especially well played to Pax there. Just I don't know what he did between game 2 and 3, but he definitely took some cocaine, I think, or some mushrooms or something.
Yeah, both.
Some performance enhancing drugs.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Go to performance drink.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe we should start a brand, Alpern. Like go to energy drink.
Yeah, maybe. Oh well, GG's to both players. Thank you very, very much to RickieRifle for joining me in casting this little best of 5. It was very fun.
Yeah, thank you. I think I'm gonna head off now, so.
Yeah, have a good night's sleep, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, GG's, and Pax is in chat. Well played, my dude.